I was served papers in a divorce. What do I do? Well, who served you the paper and when were you served? Let's look at it from the beginning. Cool, calm, and collected. You want to get divorced? Realize that you were having marital difficulties? Well, think about that. Then realize that service is a person other than your spouse handing you the papers. It could be any adult person or it could be a processor, and it can't take place on your day of worship. Was it the other 6 days? Was it one of the other 6 days of the week? And was it a person that's not your spouse? And was it an adult? Well, if that's the case, and it was a non-spouse person that served, not in your day, then you have 20 days to respond. Respond on your own, where you can obtain the services of an attorney and reply, document, and answer. So the question was, I was served papers. Well, what were you served? You served a summons with notice, or were you served a summons and complaint? Summons with notice just requires that you respond one piece of paper. I'm involved in the case, and serve me any complaint in the future. And if you were served with a summons and complaint, you have to reply with an answer. And that's the name of the document, an answer. And then you start. Now, what could also happen is that you call up the other lawyer as a pro se litigant and say, I need some time. I want to hire a lawyer. Please give me some. And you can make that kind of agreement. You could look around for an attorney, or you can get an attorney. That attorney can ask for more time. You can reply on your own. You can reach out to your spouse. Try and resolve the matter on your own. You could speak with your spouse and ask to see a marriage counselor, a member of the clergy, or a family member that can act as a mediator. So you can look to, avoid conflict and resolve the matter between the two of you, perhaps with the use of a third party, or you can get engaged in high conflict. Only you know your own circumstances. I don't seem to know how to get the light to work right. I have a light from this side and I have a light from this side. And they either look bright or dark. I don't even know how the sun goes around the earth. The moon sometimes blocks it. You know what I'm suffering from? Information overload. Too many emails. I'm the attorney for a person that's involved in a divorce and selling a property. So we're trying to coordinate issues related to a stipulation of settlement. How do we resolve the divorce, the division of that particular asset, because of the particulars of the case. Maybe some money that was brought into the marriage from before the marriage, is that a separate property credit, were there improvements, and there was a separation period, so who paid towards the mortgage. So there are some financial issues to be resolved. Now, trying to coordinate the closing for next week. We have 2 attorneys, a husband's attorney, a wife's attorney, a bank attorney, and a buyer's attorney. And in trying to schedule this closing, there had to have been, more than 20 emails today. This date, that date, the other date, confirming of the date's not good. Now, I was involved in this, and one of the dates suggested was not good for me. And all the forces were marshaling to arrive at this one particular date, and it wasn't good for me. So I kind of stuck a fork in that one. But then I supplied the next week, 5 days. And I said, I'm available on these days, this block of time each day. And, mostly it was the Monday through Friday of the following week, all afternoons. I had court appearances each of the mornings. So the coordination is confounding. And, when you get 20 to 30 emails on scheduling of a closing, and a portion of this was attributable to my schedule, how do you bill anyone for that? Do I take it on the chin? Sure, but the paperless society and email has gone up exponentially since COVID lockdowns. There's reply all, and realtors are involved, and mortgage brokers are involved, and just too many people are involved. And it's only on one case. So if you have a few cases, you have every day more than 100 emails. Definitely more than 100 emails. If you'd like to send me an email, I'd welcome it. I would welcome it. And if you have any questions, please reach out. FrankBrunoLaw.com.